see such a fabulous turnout this evening. I promise to keep my remarks brief, like no more than 20 or 30 minutes. All right, I'm kidding. Sorry about that. But I do respectfully request that you pretend that you're listening to me for maybe 10 minutes. I'll try to talk my New York fastest. You know, in my alternate reality, it's the audience that's nervous, and I'm standing in the back somewhere completely relaxed. But here I am. I'm Bonnie Roberts-Burke, your 2014 DCAR president. It's really so fitting to celebrate the conclusion of our 100-year anniversary here at the Wilson House, as President Wilson took the oath of office in 2013, the same year our association was formed. Mr. Wilson once said, "If you want to make enemies, try to change something." I may be in trouble. A year ago, President Burke spoke eloquently of our 100-year history, and we learned we've come a long way. After a year centered on looking back and celebrating the richness of our past and our longevity, we really did it up big with that gala, didn't we?
Yeah.
Now there's only one way for us to go, and that direction is forward, moving into an ever-changing, unknown future, but with the certainty that we will strategically guide these changes. It's a new era in DC real estate, and I'm here to share my vision for our future. A future that includes increased member engagement in public policy advocacy, upholding the highest ethical standards, and enhancing member outreach activity, all of which will increase our relevancy. We're a unique state organization. As a state, our mission is to advocate, protect, and promote the needs of you, our members, and the public we serve, to protect private property rights and to protect our business interests. It's interesting. We're the only state association with a local, a wonderful local I might add, that has triple the membership of our state association. All the other states have many locals. No other state has a local with more members than its state association, except us. Having such a large local is a unique challenge to our identity. Everyone knows DCAR handles education and lockboxes and key cards and forms. They do a great job of providing vital supports to our daily practice. But those aren't the only things realtors need. Our DC Association ensures that we're provided with the necessary knowledge about the issues affecting our business in the district. Sadly, many of our members don't even know we exist. Can you imagine? Interesting and fun. So, we need to do a better job distinguishing the role of our state association for our members. To achieve greater member interest, we have to increase our visibility. The gala and our living history were a good start. All our members should be aware of the benefits of their association. Increased visibility, will help build and retain our membership, leading to greater member engagement. Working with the DCAR leadership, your board members and I would like the opportunity to reach out to you and your colleagues by coming to your offices and sharing with you what your association is doing for you and what you can do for your association. We recognize that not everyone knows what DCAR is, and the only way to change that is for us to reach out and show you personally. We'd like to show up in person. I also see 2014 as an opportunity to expand our public policy advocacy role into a major influence on realtor issues in DC. We must have a greater oversight and more presence at and with the DC Council. We must be more proactive rather than reactive in DC politics. Realtors are the voice of real estate, the stewards of the nation's economy. This is who we are. We must ensure the council turns to us when legislation affecting our business is proposed. They must hear our collective voice and turn to us as the experts. We can only be successful if the council knows how vocal and vigilant realtors are. This cannot happen without your help and your involvement. The louder your voice is, the greater our presence will be in the Wilson Building. You know, the other Wilson Building. With your voices and your help, we'll begin to make even more of a difference. Our National Association is a strong public policy advocate for its members. Part of that strength and effectiveness is that they have a voice in every community and on every street in this country. It's amazing to think that collectively, we have that power too. We have an intimate knowledge of every community, street by street, block by block of the District of Columbia. We should and must be heard. Knowledge is critical. Our knowledge is critical, and we must be present in all relevant conversations. I believe DC's real estate community can become a beacon for the highest ethical standards in the nation. Ethics guides our practice. It encompasses what we do, what we think, and how we are viewed by our public. Being real estate professionals is about much more than selling and buying houses. It's about helping people build a life and fulfill their dreams. I've heard it said, no one actually owns the land. We just borrow it from our children. And that creates a grave responsibility. I'm proud to be a DC Realtor. I'm passionate about our continuing quest to raise the bar of professionalism. Our business thrives on ethical business practices because we care about adhering to our code of ethics, which just celebrated its 100th anniversary also this year. The preamble, which was later added to the code, was actually written right here in Washington, D.C. in June of 1924, and it's quite relevant today. It cites competency, fairness, integrity, and moral conduct in business relations. These qualities are lasting, but much has changed since 1913. The real estate profession is changing daily, impacted by the evolution of technology. We hear phrases like faster-paced, technology-based, and real-time is the new normal, as the public increasingly demands instant gratification. In the near future, all our devices will talk to each other. Hopefully, we'll still have some real-time interaction. Our screens will always be in sync. Technology is disappearing into the background, becoming less obtrusive, connecting with us seamlessly in everyday life. We'll all be linked together, eroding anonymity. Predictive analytics is being used to examine consumer behavior. All this may be true, but I believe strongly no technology can or will replace the fact that what we offer is unique. We are a service-based industry. I just don't see our hands-on personal touch being replaced by machines, no matter how sophisticated. We have that something special. It's these times when we need our association the most to protect and to advocate for us. A vital part of what we do is caring for people and helping them achieve their dreams of home ownership. I see a strong future for our business in DC, not only in our achievements as business people, but as community leaders as well. I've watched the leadership in DCAR, and I have been inspired by so many giving so much. I am truly humbled and honored to have the privilege of serving you and this association. My personal goal is to lead by listening carefully throughout the year. I really would like to hear from you. I want to know your thoughts, your ideas, your visions for our future. You are the voice for Realtor interests, and I encourage you to speak up and be heard. I'm hopeful every member will make more of a commitment to serve. There's no nebulous they who can do this. They is all of us. I'm eagerly looking forward to working with you to create a better, more livable city through our cooperative efforts. I'm also very hopeful that our task force will be successful in utilizing our resources to purchase a well-located permanent home for DCAR to secure our financial future. This is a good time to thank you for everything you do and all the ways you continue to support our association. This vision I've laid out will become a reality only through the hard work and dedication of our members. I pledge to work as hard as I can to ensure we meet and even surpass our 2014 goals. Together, and I need all of you, please help me increase our members' engagement and political advocacy. That will ensure that DCAR will become even more relevant and lead us to a most secure future. Finally, aren't you happy? I would be totally remiss without admitting that there is just absolutely no way I'd have the luxury of serving without the steadfast support and encouragement of my husband, David Burke. Thank you, David. To paraphrase the keynote speaker, the Honorable Hillary Rodham Clinton at the NAR conference in San Francisco, we need to move into the future with confidence and optimism. We plan to do just that. Happy holidays. Thank you so much.